Joe,
You first, yeah.
huge congratulations. What a victory here at the Betfred World Match Play. Just sum up how you're feeling for us after that.
Yeah, I'm obviously couldn't be happier really. I've had a tough couple of months, so to come here and put a performance like that on, and probably I think personally the biggest stage in darts. If you ask everyone, this is where everyone wants to play. It's pleasing. I'm really proud of myself.
We've seen your posts on social media about the stuff that's going on. Did you know that performance was in the Joe Cullen locker, being what's gone on the last couple of months?
Yeah, it's just been tough. I think there's a lot of players that have things going on away from darts, and there's more. The be all end all is there's more to life than darts. If I'd have lost tonight, no problem. I'll go home tomorrow. There's no issue. But yeah, it's been a tough couple of months for not for me. I'm sort of one of the lucky ones within our family. It's been like people close to me in the family, so it's been tough, but I think sort of they're coming out the other end of it, and I think I'm now, like I say, to put in a performance like that on the back of no form whatsoever is decent.
Could that be the performance and the result that sparks the Joe Cullen rest of the season?
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, like I said, I'd done an interview just before the game. There's no better place to find your form than on one of the biggest stages on TV. It's all right, playing out your skin on, board 14 in Milton Keynes, and getting yourself, one win. This is where to do it. This is where the big money's at, and I think this is where that I thrive, and I think this is where I play my best stuff.
Joe, congratulations.
Nice, cheers.
The match play was a big part of your 2023. Do you feel like there's enough there to make it a big part of your season this year?
Yeah, like I say, I think it could be the catalyst of the making of the rest of the year. I know that. I think everyone knows that the game's always been there. It's just certain factors that don't really materialise themselves. So I think, like I say, I'm in a better place than what I've been the last few months. So I'm feeling confident. I've nothing to prove. I don't think. I've done well here and I've done well at most of the tournaments. So we'll see Wednesday. Whoever it be, I think it'll be a tough game. But if I play like I can and I play like I did tonight, it's going to be a tough game for them as well.
Was there any surprise at all that you managed to find those levels? Obviously, coming out of the form you've been in.
Yeah, well, I was surprised myself that I averaged over 82 for a change. But no, like I say, I think a lot of darts is between the ears, and if your head's not right, then you're your own worst enemy. You're arguing with yourself during the middle of games, and like I say, I found myself, certainly in the last few months, struggling to concentrate in games. I've been just sort of wandering off and just thinking trivial things that have nothing to do with darts at all, and it's tough to remain focused. And I think that the best stuff that I play, I can't really remember at the end of the game because I'm that sort of entwined in the game. So like I say, I think I remember 117 to sort of reaffirm the break tonight, and I think that probably won me the match. I know the 130, but I think I was already ahead there. So yeah, I'm really happy.
Well done.
Nice one, thank you.
Joe, when you do enter a tournament in not great form, does it almost feel like a bit of a free roll with not great expectations?
No, there might not be great expectations away from darts, but I always expect myself to play well, and if I don't play well, then I'm probably one of the worst losers. I don't seem it, but within myself, I hate losing, as everyone does. So, but yeah, I always put massive expectation on myself, but I've sort of put things into a bit of perspective of late, and like I say, to come out with a performance like that on the back of playing terrible is really pleasing. But this is the best place to do it.
That trait of being a bad loser, is that almost a good trait to have in sport?
Yeah, well, and no one enjoys losing, but if you take it well, then I actually think I do take it well. But I'm my biggest critic, my own biggest critic. But yeah, I think if you find me losing, then I don't think you should be at top level sport, whether it be darts, whether it be tennis or tiddlywinks. It doesn't matter.
What goals do you have now for the rest of the year? Obviously, you want to kick on in this tournament, but also a lot of majors coming up.
Yeah, just don't play. I'll be happy with that. I'll be happy with that. And like I say, I think that's one of the things. I think of late I've been losing to players, and I've no issue with losing if it just make them beat you. If Brendan would have gone out tonight and played well and had a really good percentage on doubles or whatever, I'm fine with that. But then if he'd have gone out and beat me with an 86 average, then do you know what I mean? I've not really given him anything to beat, so I think that's a big thing for me. If make somebody play well to beat you, that's a big thing.
Joe, thank you.
Nice one, thank you.
It was a rock solid performance. It's like the 100 average, and you had 2 ton plus checkouts, and it just seemed you'd be more focused on there than you have been in the past. Obviously, you've explained, you've had issues away from the ball, but do you feel, as you said, you wasn't expecting anything, and in them moments, that's when stuff seems to happen?
Yeah, I know that I can produce it. I've done it many times on TV, and I know that this is where I play my best stuff. And I think, sort of, especially the stage games, I seem to find something on the stage, especially here. This is, I think, everyone's favourite venue within darts. So, I know that the game's there no matter what form is. Last year I wasn't as bad as this year, but I didn't come in with great form, and I got to the semis, and played well getting there. So, I'm not one to sort of read into things, and I felt comfortable tonight, and I think that's a big thing for me. If I feel comfortable, then I feel I can beat anybody.
Excellent, and good luck, and we won't keep you long because there's something on tonight.
Cheers.